Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's a Massacre Monday, and we are covering a few Skellige decks. I had already made a video on pirates, so this is going to be a super quick extra video for today. Check out the pirates video if you haven't already. I think you'll really enjoy it. It's a pretty fun deck. I'm going to run you through a few Skellige options. The meta is Skellige. People are going to try to tell you it's Shield Wall. It's not. We're going to run through why in a minute, but it is Skellige. It is Skellige Warriors. I don't even have the deck in here because I'm so tired of seeing it. I don't even play it. Don't even think about it. But here we go. Pirates from earlier today, Fear the Beast, and Self-Inflicted Boost are three of my favorite decks. Those are the ones I have the most fun playing. There are a few iterations that could go a little bit differently that you can tweak around. Highly suggest checking out those videos, making your own tweaks, and please let me know when you do. Link above for my Discord. Please post them there. Also join me on Twitch. Link above as well for that. Share your deck. I play pretty much anything. So if you just give it to me, you request it, you want to see how it works, but you don't want to try it yourself or something like that, give it to me. I love doing that stuff. But those are my basics. Let's jump into a few other places you can find some good decks. Number one, I would come to playgwent.com. We're going to run through this in a longer video tomorrow, but you just come to playgwent.com, you click decks, you click the faction you want, you can sort by leader ability, you can see how they're sorted in terms of the number of upvotes. If you like my decks, please upvote them. It really helps me out, drives more traffic to our channel. You can see Self-Inflicted Boost as one of the top 5 decks for Skellige, getting a lot more love than some of these other really annoying decks out there. But I think that I really actually love this side and this community because it is much more about like what's fun to play, what are some cool, crazy things that you can do, and those things get more traction on playgwent.com. A little bit more in the vein of how we do on this channel. You can also sort by crafting costs if you just want to find something that's really cheap. Rage of Bronzes is a seesaw deck for seasonal, is a really good one. This will only cost you 2,000. Walk you through exactly how to do this later, but you can just click import to my decks. That'll add it to your game. If you don't see it right away, close your game and then re-add. Works pretty well that way. Notably, if you have just like all bronzes for a deck, you can also get a great achievement for that if you get a win. So something to look into. Next, go to Team Aretuza and Team Leviathan Gaming. We'll start with Team Leviathan Gaming for number one. They have bumped up Skellige Warriors to 4.75 stars. I think that is what is right. That is what's just. You can see that in the data analysis. We're going to run through this at length tomorrow when we discuss Northern Realms. But Skellige is wrecking nerds. Is performing the best, nearly 60% win rate among top 500 players. It's like 59.4. And a bunch of cards that you have good options with. Although I will say, not a lot of variation in these decks. Northern Realms sees more variation than even Skellige does. With like the biggest differences basically being Morkvarg Heart of Terror versus Turgvi. So if you can kind of set those ones aside, then everything else is basically the same. Oh, the Team Leviathan Gaming does also run Hjalmar. I think that Hjalmar is a better add than some of these other cards. It's just like such solid removal for so many points, and he still plays down for 3 points himself. So anyway, check out Team Leviathan Gaming. Check out Team Aretuza. I think you'll like what you see here. You can just click the import to your decks. That link works pretty well on both web pages, even though things look a little bit different in how they're set up. Last but not least, check out my channel. You can just come to Gwenting, youtube.com, just search for Gwenting. Then you come to playlists. I'm still updating my page. I'm still a small YouTuber. This isn't my full-time job, so bear with me as I do stuff. If you have like cool ideas for things I can do, please let me know. I always love them. But what you can always do is just come to this view full playlist of all of my decks. They're currently sorted by the most watched videos or most popular videos. So you're seeing Fear the Beast, Self-Inflicted Boost as two of my most recent ones. We also had a Great Sword Goodbye from last season if you want to remember how the deck used to work and how much it's to compare to how broken it still is. But you can get some really great ideas from this as well. Finally, if you're not a member of the Discord, join it. lots of fun decks are shared there. Lots of great opinions. I think you guys could all add your own flair and twist, and it would be very welcome. Helps me think of new content. And here you can just, I'm just going to click to show you guys, but Prototype Decks is a place where we are most frequently sharing all of our genius ideas with one another. You can see just like a wall of text here from each of us. But lots of fun stuff you can do right now with Skellige, even though Warriors is way overplayed and way overpowered. But I think that's enough of my dialoguing about that for today. So, for now, have some fun, play some combi, wreck some nerds, get rid of some cards that they love, and that'll help you feel a little bit better about yourselves, I think. But until next time, get out there and keep on Gwenting.